Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to everyone, folks. Hope my voice loud and clear to everyone. Just give me a quick confirmation on the chat box. Yes, my voice loud and clear to everyone. Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me a quick confirmation. Today is the first day, folks. As you know, as you get the updates in the group, so we'll wait more 2 minutes, and after 2 minutes, we'll start the session. Okay, yeah. Just wait for 2 more minutes because some learners are joining right now. So we'll wait for more 2 minutes, and after that we'll start today's session. Yeah. Okay. Now, folks, today we will start our first session, first topic. Okay. So I'll share my screen. Just give me a quick confirmation on the chat box. My screen is visible to everyone. Yes. Yes, if you can. Yes, my voice is clear to everyone, or my screen is visible to you. So kindly give me a quick confirmation on the chat box. Yes, it is visible. Okay. Because whatever my sessions are there, folks, it's depend on two-way communication. Okay. I'm not believing on one-way traffic. So most of the time, always my chat box is enabled for you. I'm asking some questions. You have to give the answers. Okay, so that's why always welcome to asking me the questions. Okay, yeah. Now, before starting a session, folks, some rules we have to understand, some protocols we have to understand based on the criteria. So we are discussing here AWS solution architect training. Okay, so my name is Mohammed Zubair, and it's from Logitech Labs, Logic Labs Tech, and it's a 162 batch. Okay, so it is a support email ID, folks. If you want any difficulties, any problem based on recordings, we can say, or based on, we can say, any technical help, so definitely you have to go and you have to connect with this email ID, support at logiclabstech.com. Okay, yeah. Now come to the next option. I'll request to everyone, today is our first day, so you have to scan this QR code for better understanding. So you will get which type of topics we will complete, right? What are the topics and what are the services we will discuss in that course. So that's why everyone, I'll recommend to everyone, just go for that course content. Okay. And if you want to register, so we have some course fee, that is 2499 Indian rupees, and you have to pay for scan to register. You can scan this QR code to register that. Okay. Yeah. It's AWS Cloud Practitioner. No, it is Solution Architect. It is not a practitioner. Practitioner is a first level of certification, we can say. After that, we have another one that is called a Solution Architect. Okay. So we are discussing here solution architect. Yeah. So that is the course. You can download it from that content, and you can cross check with the AWS website also if you want, right? So that's why just scan that QR code and cross check. Yeah. With this training, are we going to have much knowledge to write the test? Actually, Praveen Kumar, what happened? Practical and theoretical, both options or both what we say techniques are different. What is Amazon is recommended after completing a course, just spend minimum time to understand the services, right? After completing, suddenly it is not possible to go and write the exam because we don't have that much of experience, right? So minimum 6 months you have to spend on the services, then only I'll suggest to everyone just go for the certification. Or if you need before than that, so what you have to do, you have to follow some dumps. Okay. Yeah. After completing that thing, definitely you are able to attend the certification, global level certification. Okay. So I'll upload some resume samples as well as some question answers dumps, we can say. I'll upload in the LMS. You can access that through the LMS portal. Yeah. Now, next, first 5 sessions will be free. From the 6th session, only registered candidates will get that link. Okay. Yeah. It is not free after the 5 session, folks. So if you want to register, you can register it. Okay. So just wait for some time. I'll share this chat link again. Okay. So whatever what we say latest updates are there related with the sessions and all, it will all communicate with this group only. So again, request to everyone, if you haven't joined right now, so just click on that link and join that. Okay. So you will get the update. Now, all the session recordings and notes will be accessed through LMS portal only. That is called a Graphy portal. And if you want to connect, if you are facing any issues for the payment or curriculum or anything, so you can go and contact with the support team. Timing is 9 AM to 7 PM, folks. Okay. And these are the numbers and email IDs to connect with the support team. Kindly take the screenshot of that, or please note down that email IDs and what we say numbers, so you can easily connect with that support team. Yeah. Hope it is clear to everyone, folks, right? Yeah. Just give me a quick confirmation on the chat box. Yes, all of you. I'm not getting any responses from anyone. Yeah. If you are in my session, so again, I'll repeat, you need to be active, because AWS services is nothing but what you have to understand. If you understand, then only you can deploy that services. Okay. So it's hands-on, we can say, or two-way communication is required. That's why kindly reply on the chat box. Thank you so much. Yeah. Please ask me whatever questions you have, you can ask me, not an issue. Yeah. No, we are not providing any type of placement, because you can see what is our course fee, right? Just check it out here. It is 2499. I think no one is providing solution architect course in that amount, right? So no job placement from our side. Yes, definitely some steps, how to start a service, some steps are there. So that steps you will get in the LMS portal. Apart from that, we will provide you some sample resume as well as some dumps for your preparation if you are going for the certifications. Okay. Yeah. No, we don't have anything. You can connect with the support team if you want some more detail about that, because from trainer side, we are not providing anything, folks. Okay. Only sessions recordings you will get, steps you will get, and you will get whatever contents I am using here. Apart from that, We are not give you any guarantee or any reference depend on any job support or placement. Yeah. Okay, Harish also, yes. If someone want to talk, not an issue, you can raise your hand. So you can unmute yourself and we will discuss about that. Okay. Yeah. So I think it is clear to everyone, folks. Now we will move to today's agenda. As we know, today is our first day. So we need to understand what is AWS, right? How it will work. So come to the first PPT, or before starting, little bit what we say. Yes, introduction from my side. My name is Mohammad Zubair, and I have some international certification, folks. I'll complete solution architect, and I have 10 plus years of experience in IT, folks. And from last 4 years, I'm in same solution architect field. I'll manage some banking servers, and I'll connect it with some different institutions also. Yeah. I am authorized instructor from the AWS. Yes, you can see restart from Google also, Azure and CloudQuest. So multiple certifications I have. So I'm not giving you much detail about that because I'll show you in that in my teaching learning methods. Okay. So it's a small introduction from my side. Same I want to know from your end also. So folks, so just tell me in small what we say lines you are from, and you are fresher or you have IT background, experienced person, anything. Yes, all of you kindly type in the chat box so I can understand and I can design. I can go in that way only. If more are freshers, so definitely we have to start with a scratch. Okay. Yes. So, and one more thing, when you are typing or when you are what we say sending a message, so I'll request to everyone kindly select everyone, so everyone can understand what you are asking. Okay, what is your question and what I am replying on that. Yeah, is it clear to everyone? So folks, it's your turn. Kindly give me quick introduction of yourself so I can understand. Yes, non-IT background, not an issue. Yes. If you are fresher, not an issue, you can write it because it's from scratch. Yeah, because you will understand today we will discuss about from the basic and first services, and it is from scratch, so it will help you from the who is coming for the non-IT background as well as if you are a fresher then also. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's interesting. And yes, if you are a project manager, so definitely if any cloud related project your company is deploying, so definitely you have a knowledge about the AWS, so you can guide them, you can easily handle that project, right? Yeah. Yes, not an issue actually. If you know folks, right now till now India have a two what we say regions, right? One is in Mumbai and one is in Hyderabad. Okay, so it's globally mentioned in AWS website. Till 2024, Amazon will give you approximately 35,000 jobs based on AWS. So you have the lots of what we say opportunities, or if you have a knowledge, definitely you will get the job, right? Because always experienced person or knowledgeable persons require for every company, right? Yeah. Planning to instance to the skill, not an issue, it is also good. Yeah, thank you so much for giving me a quick confirmation, folks. Yeah, we'll understand, Anusha, what is AWS and GCP, which one is leading company and all. Till 2025 we'll discuss this all the things, just wait for some time. Yeah, so nice to talk with you folks, because yes, I know a little bit about yourself and you also know about myself, right? Now come to the next part. Today we will discuss about the first module, right? So what is the agenda, what we will cover in the first module? You can see here, we'll discuss about here what is cloud computing. Okay, first thing. Second, we'll discuss about what is AWS, okay, and deployment model and virtualization. It is an important concept because entire cloud, it is not depend on AWS, it is depend on any type of cloud service provider. This is depend on only and only virtualization. Okay, so we need to understand how we can go for the virtualization. What is the virtualization? We'll understand that. Okay, and we will discuss about the advantages of that also. So these are the today's agenda. It is a first day, so we will discuss about only basic and few terms, and from tomorrow definitely we will discuss about the practical as well as theoretical concept. Okay, yeah, so I'll move to the next slide. Cloud computing. Yeah, before starting a cloud computing, folks, one question to all of you. Okay, why organizations are migrating to the cloud, or why users are moving to the cloud technology? What do you think? Just reply in the chat box. What do you think? Okay, yeah, all of you, what do you think about the cloud technology? Just give me some response. Reply. Cost effective, correct, that is correct. Apart from that, yes. For security, okay, again cost effective, yes, agree. What about others? What do you think about cloud, folks? Why organizations are moving, right? For security and cloud, cost effective, yes, okay, reliable, yes, future reference, okay, correct, that is also be there, one of the feature or benefit, right? Okay, now folks, simple, just think about it. I am in my drawing page, and just see, if you need to start your business, okay, just think about on premises. Okay, so when you are starting your business, what you have to do? First, you need to purchase first thing, and that is very big investment. That is nothing but what? Yeah, space, right? You have to tally the market, right? And you have to select some area. Based on that, you need to start your business. And right now, you and me also know very well about that. What is cost of the land, right? Yes. So first thing, when we are thinking about on premises, just forget about the cloud. Just come to understand what is the requirement. So first, space is required. If you have the space, then what you will do? You will go for the infrastructure. Okay, so you can see, you need some server, you need some networking devices, that is router and all. You need some storage devices. Okay, and multiple things is required, because when you are thinking about to establish a business, multiple things is required. Now, apart from that, two more things is most important. That is nothing but what? It is a server, 24/7 it is running, right? So what you have to do? You have to provide 24/7 electricity. Okay, and it's happened based on requirement, or based on the situation or area. Sometimes electricity is not there, right? So you have to plan for some UPS, right? Meaning of that, 24/7 you have to deploy electricity to the entire what we say, space, entire servers or entire infrastructure. Okay, now apart from that, we have to think about the cooling system also, because this all services is require some cooling method, right? Cooling system. So AC and all the things are required. Meaning of that, before starting a business, lots of investment. Yes, agree all of you? And to manage that thing, you need a staff also who will manage that, right? If electrician is there, so definitely you need an electrician. AC maintenance is required. Then apart from that, to manage the server, some what we say persons is required who will know how to complete that what we say maintenance and all, right? Is it clear to everyone, folks? On premises, it is required. All of you, kindly give me a quick confirmation. Yes. Yeah. Now, if you have this all the option, folks, so what you can do?
Answer 11.
Sorry.
రేపు ఒకసారి అన్ని గ్రూప్లలో ఈ డే 1 రికార్డింగ్ షేర్ చేయండి సార్ అన్ని AWS గ్రూప్స్ లో.
Sorry, I can't understand any other language. You can speak in English. It's better for me. Yes.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay, folks, actually it is not from our side. I think some person is there. Okay, yeah, so not an issue what we are discussing here. So some persons also require who will take care about the services. Okay, yeah. Now you have a staff, you have an infrastructure, and you have the everything. Then what happened? You can start your business. Okay, but think about it. Why users are migrating, or why users are going for the cloud? Just because of these features. When you going for the AWS is saying, first thing, no need to go for the space purchase. That is provided by the AWS only. Okay, apart from that, if you want a server, anytime you can increase within a few seconds, or anytime you can decrease the capacity within a few click. And whatever things is required, for example, storage, network, and infrastructure, everything is provided by the AWS and managed by the AWS also. So no need to think, yes, RAM is not working, or motherboard is not working, my monitor is not on. Whatever things are there, whatever issues we are facing in the real time, that is not available in cloud. That's why users, or we can say organizations, are moving to the cloud, folks. Yeah. Okay, one person is raising their hand. Yeah, kindly unmute yourself. Yeah, Mr. Raja, you can unmute yourself if you want to talk with me. Yes, because you are raising you are, yes, you raise the hand, right? Yes. Okay, I think by mistake it's happened, so not an issue. Yeah, now kindly pay attention, folks. We'll understand why users are moving to the AWS, why organizations are migrating their cloud to the AWS. Okay, now understand what is cloud computing. Okay, so first thing is nothing but what? Cloud computing is based on internet. Okay, so two things will come in picture. First is nothing but what? Internet, and second one is nothing but what? Intranet. Okay, may I know anybody's know about that, these two words, where we can use the internet and when we have to go for the intranet, right? Anyone, folks? Please give me a quick confirmation on the chat box so I can understand. Yes, you have the idea, or not an issue. If you don't know, not an issue, just reply on the chat box so we can go for the detail about that. What is internet and what is intranet? Okay. Yeah. Yes, what about reply, folks? I'm not getting any response from anywhere. My voice is clear to everyone? Yes. Yeah, thank you, Anusha. Yeah. Interconnection of devices, intranet. Okay, simple, folks. two things are there. First is nothing but what? Internet. Second is nothing but what? Intranet. So to clear understanding, I'll create some diagram and I'll give you some idea. Just think about it. Okay, you have some cloud, or you have your own area, or instead of cloud, just I am creating some, yes, it is your office space. Okay, yeah. Now just think about it. It is your office space and it is based on 3000 or more than that SFT area. Okay, and inside this, multiple laptops or computers are there. Okay, I'm creating here laptops. Yeah, so one laptop is here. Okay, yeah, another laptop is here. Okay, yeah, another one is available here, and some servers are there. Some users are sitting or accessing this laptop, and we have some servers. Yes, now this all in same network, all are connected with same network. Okay, so if you need to access these services, or if this laptop need to communicate with server, or this laptop need to communicate with this one need to this one, so whatever, 4 laptops, 1 servers we have, and both want to communicate internally, okay, in a private area, so that is called a intranet. Your organization network that will work inside the organization, not outside the organization. You can see it is a boundary. Inside this boundary, whatever computers are there, all are connected with each other, and they can share the resources, they can communicate with each other. That is based on, yes, intranet. Second one, not internet. Okay, it is based on intranet. Now, what is the internet? So simple, it is outside the network, right? Yeah, so in internet, it will access from outside. Yeah, you can see, for example, this server we are accessing, but I am outside the network. So how I am accessing? Through the internet. Okay, so same thing is happened here, folks. Whatever infrastructure is available, whatever servers we want, that is available inside the cloud, right? This server is not physically available in front of us. Okay, so what is required? Internet is required to access this server. Okay, and if you launch 2-3 servers in cloud, and all the servers want to communicate with each other, so that is intranet. Okay, so hope it is clear to everyone. That's why I am sitting outside the network, I am accessing from my office or at my home or anywhere, right? So I am accessing my cloud server and it is not available in front of us. So 101% folks, without internet, it is not possible to connect. Okay, so that's why we have to understand the definition of internet and intranet. What it is called? A global computer network using standardized communication protocol. Okay, global. You can see all are connected with different areas. Some protocols we have, that is called TCP and UDP. Okay, so that is depend on internet. Okay, and what is intranet? It's a local private network inside your office. Just think about it. For example, your university, if you are from the college, so in your college computer lab is there, or multiple one office is there. In that office, all some systems, some printers, some scanners are connected with each other. So that is nothing but what? Intranet. Yes, yeah. Okay, and what is internet? It will access from outside. Yeah. What is TCP? It is a protocol, folks. Maybe you know about that word, or maybe you heard about that word. That is called OSI model. OSI layers. 7 layers we have in a network term. We'll discuss in a network concept what is that. So from this we have some protocols. It is for everyone. That is called TCP IP. It is a transport protocol. Okay. Transmission control protocol and internet protocol. That is the full form of that. So these are the examples, folks. Right now, just think about it. It is some protocols. It is some rules that we need to follow when we are connecting some other computer through internet. Okay. For example, I'll give you the example. What is that UDP, TCP, and IP? You will understand better way. For example, you need to go to some other country from India. Okay. So some protocol you need to follow. Some areas train route is possible. Some area only by airs you can connect. We don't have any other facility. If you are saying no, I need to go to that what we say country, but I'm not going with plane. It is not possible because we don't have any other option. That is protocol, that rules are set. Or another way, you need a passport to visit to another country with valid visa, right? So that is nothing but what that country protocol. If you have, you can access, otherwise you can't go, right? Same if you are accessing internet. So network team or network company are decided some protocol, you have to decide that protocols. Okay, you have to understand that protocol, then only you can connect with another system through the internet. Okay, so it is an example of that. Hope it is clear, folks, right? What is internet and what is intranet? And what is the UDP TCP protocols? Why it is used? Yeah, thank you. Now come to the next one. Yeah. Now think about what is the virtualization. Okay, now to understand virtualization, we'll discuss about some real-time example. So you will get better idea. Now just think about it. You purchase one laptop. All of you, please concentrate here. You purchase some laptop. Okay. Now, when you are purchasing from any market, it will give you the Windows operating system. By default, it is Windows, right? Most of the time, they will provide you Windows. It is pre-installed. If you purchase laptop, Windows operating system will available inside that. Okay. Now, you are going to what we say, understand some concept or some operating system. For example, you are learning one operating system that is called Linux. Okay. Yeah. You are starting a learning Linux operating system and your laptop have a Windows. Okay. How you can install Linux to the laptop, folks? What you will use, what you will do to install Linux inside this laptop or inside this computer? Can you reply, folks? What do you think? Because you are learning Linux, you need to practice. Where you will practice? Because Windows is different operating system, Linux is different operating system, right? So what you have to do, you need to format this laptop and you need to install Linux, right? But office work is depend on Windows, meaning of that both operating system you want, but based on some time period, we can say. Okay, till 8 hours you are using Windows. After that, some practices you are going and you are accessing Linux. You are working with Linux. So you need a both operating system. So what you will do, first thing, first option you have, that is nothing but what you need to format your laptop. You need to format your operating system and install two operating inside that. One is Windows, second one is Linux. That is called dual boot. In one laptop, both operating systems are there. Okay, but what is the condition? If you are starting Windows and you want to go for the Linux, simultaneously you can't access both operating systems same time. You need to restart. When your system will restart, it will ask you which operating system you want, because both operating systems are there. Windows also available, Linux also available. So it will ask you which you want. You will select Linux. So at a time, only one operating system is available for you, that is Linux. If you are selecting Windows, so only one operating system is there, that is nothing but what? Windows. But what happened? Generation are vast, right? Same Windows operating system, you need Linux. Okay, so at that time, what we are doing, folks, maybe you know about that word, that is called virtual box, virtual machine. One small software is available in the Google, that is called a virtual machine. Or apart from that, we have another one that is called Oracle box. Two softwares are available in the internet. Through this two software, without formatting your based operating system, you can install another operating system, and no need to restart the computer also. It will work like a software, right? Just like if you need to create a resume, what you will do in the Windows operating system, you will open Word and you will start your creating resume. Same, if you want a different operating system, you will install virtual machine or you will go for the Oracle box. Any one software install in this operating and your system will ready. So what is the concept? How these both softwares will work in Windows operating system and how they will give you the permission to install different operating system without changing based operating system. So this is nothing but what called a virtualization. Okay, what this software will do, software will divide your operating system into multiple parts, right? It will use a mechanism that is called a virtualization. Okay, so I'll give you, just go to the Google, folks, and type virtual machine. Okay, VMware we can say. Yeah, you can go to the Oracle box. It is also a virtual machine, or another one is available that is called yes, virtual box. Okay, so multiple options you have. Yes, you can see it is a symbol of Oracle box and it is a symbol of VMware. Okay, so you can use this both software to divide your operating system into multiple operating system without changing your based operating system. That is called a virtual system, virtualization. Actually, what it is happened, what it will do, yeah, just give me a minute. It will divide your operating system into some parts. Okay, it will based on your requirement. Okay, for example, this two, you have a capacity, just think about it, 12 GB of RAM in your laptop and it is 4 CPU. Okay, and hard disk is 1 TB. So what this software will do, it will divide this RAM, 2 GB, 1 CPU and 20 GB of hard disk for Linux operating system. That is enough for practice without changing your based operating system. Okay, so through this virtualization software, folks, you can install and you can work with any operating system. It could be Linux, it could be Mac, right? So this concept is nothing but what? Virtualization. So same Amazon will do, what Amazon will accessing or what Amazon will using to provide you the servers, it will use a virtualization method, virtualization technique we can say. Okay, so just understand the theoretical concept. What is virtualization? Virtualization is a primary technology that supports cloud computing. Okay, the server that results from virtualization, which is software that modify hardware. So two types of virtualization is there. One is based on the software, second is based on the hardware. What we'll discuss in the example, that is software based virtualization. Okay, and Amazon will provide you hardware based virtualization. It will provide you the infrastructure, hardware parts. Okay, yeah, so virtualization is necessary for cloud computing to work with any type of cloud, folks. It is not depend on only AWS. It is same for the Azure, it is same for the GCP, it is same for the Alibaba or IBM. Yeah. Hope it is clear to everyone, folks. Yes, just give me a quick confirmation on the chat box. Virtualization concept is clear, because if you are able to understand virtualization, then only you can go for the next one. What is the cloud? Right? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving a quick confirmation. Yeah, my pleasure, folks. Okay. Now come to the next. Yeah. Every cloud have a 3 model. Okay. Yeah. First is called infrastructure as a service. First module, IaaS. Second is called platform as a service. That is called PaaS. And third one is called software as a service. It is nothing but what? SaaS. So that is nothing but what? Cloud service modules. Every service provider, Azure, GCP, Google, whatever it is there, everyone have these 3 modules. What are that 3 modules? We will understand with the help of some real-time example. Okay. Or before than that, just we'll come to the part and we'll understand. Yeah. What is IaaS? Infrastructure as a service. Just think about it. For example, one real-time example is available in front of you. Now you have to just assume that you need to, yeah, plan to cooking a pizza, right? What you are thinking? Now you have to cook pizza, right? Now you have infrastructure, meaning of that you have a kitchen room. Inside that kitchen room, gas is available, and whatever infrastructure is required to make a pizza, everything is available. You can see, right? Yeah, oven also available, some spoons also available, knife also available, and whatever things is required to make a pizza, all the things you have. That is nothing but what? Infrastructure. Okay, so what you will do, you have this option. You will go to the market and you will purchase ingredient, what is required to make a pizza, right? It is based on veg or non-veg. Okay, you are going to the market and you are purchasing this thing second, and after that you will mix these both thing, infrastructure and what you purchase from the market, and you will start cooking. Okay, that is the third thing. First thing you have, second thing you purchase from market, and third thing you have to prepare for the cooking recipes and all. After that your pizza will ready. Okay, so this, all the information, all the structure is called infrastructure as a service. Meaning of that, some responsibility, some infrastructure already available with you, and this is taken care by the AWS. Okay, yeah, it is taken care by any cloud vendor, any cloud service provider. That is called infrastructure, right? Apart from that, infrastructure, meaning of that, they will provide you the server. Okay, now you have to decide which scenario you have to use this server. It is for my web server, it is for my game server, it is for application, it is for database. It's depend on you. Meaning of that, after purchasing this server infrastructure you have, it is managed by the AWS. Customer is responsible to purchase the thing, right? Yeah, meaning of that, your organization is responsible which code you want, which programming language you want to deploy your software, to deploy your website, to create the game, right? And yes, developers and infrastructure engineers also require. Then only you can go and you can start the business. Okay, but what is the best thing? No need to think about the infrastructure. Only you will responsible for your material, what is required, and how to cook. Only that 2 things. Infrastructure already you have. So half part provided by the AWS, support by the AWS, rest of the part you are responsible. Okay, for better understanding, just come to the next page and understand that scenario. Yeah. On premises, on site, everything is managed by you. Okay. But when you are going to the cloud and first service, that is infrastructure as a service. So what AWS is saying, okay, you are coming for infrastructure as a service, not an issue. Will manage networking, will manage storage, will provide you the server, and will provide you the virtualization. That 4 services managed by the AWS service provider. Which operating system you want, which type of software is required to develop that code. You are going to the market and purchasing some food, right? Non-veg or veg, just like that. So this is depend on you. And finally, database team and development team will, yes, cook that recipe. Then your pizza will ready. So some part is based on user requirement, user will take care, and some part is take care by the AWS. That is first module, that is called infrastructure as a service. Right? Hope it is clear. All of you? Yes, all of you, it is clear to everyone? What is infrastructure as a service? Yes? Yeah, not an issue, you can ask. Or if it is problem to what we say typing, and it will take lots of time, so not an issue, you can raise your hand. So while I'm asking you any question, so you can discuss about that, right? Yeah, how we can manage the rest part, we'll discuss. See, if you have a server, storage, networking, and virtualization, so Amazon will give you some platform. Through that platform, we will select operating system, middleware, runtime, and based on that, we'll create my application and data. That's why we are here, to learn how we can work with infrastructure as a service. After completing the course, all the engineers can work with these 3 parameters or 3 modules. Okay, so when your company want to spend few amount, okay, so what they will do, they will go for the first option. Okay, is it clear? Is it make sense? Yeah. Now, if infrastructure as a service is clear, now think about what is the second module, that is called platform as a service. In that, Amazon is saying operating system also managed by AWS, middleware also managed by AWS, runtime also managed by AWS, only application and data coming from user. User will take care about their application and data. So to understand platform as a service, same example, but scenario is changed, right? You are not cooking pizza, you are ordering pizza. Okay, so dining is yours and eating is yours, right? Table and whatever infrastructure you have, meaning of that, dining and eating, that 2 things are based on you. You are not interfere in this matter, meaning of that, just you are going to the Swiggy application or Zomato and you are booking pizza. How it is preparing, ingredients are coming from market, which market, no need to think about that. With the door steps, your pizza is ready, right? Only you will open that and you will eat in your place, right? So what AWS is saying, if you have a developer and if you don't have an infrastructure engineer, okay, only developer is know how to make application. So you have to go for the second option, that is called platform as a service. Okay, so developer will know how to create a code, okay, and how to protect the data. 2 things developers know, rest of the things Amazon will take care, right? But as compared to infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, yes, costing is little bit extra, because here runtime, middleware, and operating system is managed by the AWS. AWS will take care about that part. Okay, you are using your home, your dinings. That is nothing but what? Platform as a service. You are booking pizza from some third-party application. Okay. Now, finally, what is the third module? That is called a software as a service. What is the third module? Meaning of that, you are not what we say making a pizza or cooking a pizza direct. You are going to the restaurant, right? Dining is based on restaurant. How to cook, that is also depend on restaurant. Everything, managing everything is based on the AWS. Just you are giving your requirement and they are providing you the detail. That is called software as a service. Meaning of that, your company don't know about the software method, how to create. They don't have a what we say developer, they don't have infrastructure engineer, but they want to deploy the website. So Amazon is saying not an issue. You can select our third module, that is called a software as a service. Everything is managed by the AWS. Just you have to pay the amount. Sit and see, sit and watch, we can say. Yes. Is it clear to everyone, folks? Understand what is the three modules: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service, right? Yeah. One question is there. Yeah, most of the companies, what service they take commonly, right? So just think about it. For example, what is the requirement? Requirement, you want a server only for temporary, and you don't have that much of infrastructure. You don't have that much of engineers to maintain that thing. So obviously you will go for the next service, that is called platform as a service. So here only codes developers is required. No infrastructure engineers is required, because these things are managed by the AWS. Okay. So most of the time companies are going for the first one, infrastructure as a service. They are hiring you and me. Why? Because we know how to deploy an operating system, how to install a software, how these both will communicate with the help of runtime. And if developer will providing you the data, we know how to deploy that data in the server and how to protect it also. Okay, so infrastructure engineer can work as an infrastructure as a software, platform as a software, as well as software as a service, right? So these three modules are there, folks. Hope you will get the idea a little bit. Yes, yes, all of you, kindly give me a quick confirmation. Understand what is the condition of three modules: infrastructure, platform, and software, with the help of real-time examples, right? Yes. Again, I'll give you one example of platform as a service. What you will do, for example, you are going for vacation, some different country or some different district or different area. Okay. And it is a plan of 8 days. You are going for the 8 days. Okay. So what you will do to move around different places. For example, you are going to the Kashmir. Okay. For the 8 days. So you are purchasing car or you will take on rent. What do you think, folks? Which is suitable for you in that Kashmir? You are purchasing car or you are going for rent, Ola, Uber? Yes, obviously. Why? Because taking on purchasing, it is waste of money, right? So same, infrastructure as a service is nothing but what? Whenever we require, only that time I'll put a request to the AWS. AWS will provide me the server. Okay. And this server is coming from AWS. So just think about it. You are taking on rent car. Okay. So who will take care about the maintenance? You or Ola Uber person? If your car is coming from rent, who will responsible? Yes. Same. Pizza making companies, who will responsible? Obviously, who is cooking the pizza? Who is providing you the rent? Ola, Uber persons are responsible for the maintenance. You are not paying for the maintenance. You are just paying for the ride, what you are taking for the 8 days, 3 days, 2 days, and based on the kilometers, not more than that. Right? So that is the method to work with infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, as well as software as a service. Right? So hope everyone will get the clear idea how cloud deployment model will work. Yes? Yes, all of you? Just give me a quick confirmation on the chat box. Yes, what about others? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you so much, folks. Now, come and understand the feature advantages. What are the advantages? So first, it is telling to you no capital expenditure, right? No need to purchase the space. No need to invest on the what we say electricity. No need to go for the AC maintenance. No staff is required to manage that thing. No UPS is required, right? Next, everything is charged on per second, minute, or hourly basis based on pay as you go model. Whatever you are using, only that much you have to pay. Some operating systems will give you the billing per second type. Some operating systems are depend on hourly basis, and some services will ask you about the minute billing basis. Okay, and it is whatever you are using. Just think about Ola, Uber. Whatever you are using, only that much you are paying, right? Why you have to spend lakhs of amount to purchase a car? Because that is not required. Okay, yeah. Third, getting a new server is an easy and click only for some mouse button. Whenever we want, just click something and your server is ready. Apart from that, provide very high availability solution without any extra efforts. Some services are free. If you are accessing that services, you can highly available your website, your games, your servers, your products are highly available entire the globe. Okay. Now, apart from that, we have a multi-level of security. We'll discuss how many types of security levels we have. And finally, it is flexible and error shield. Okay. So these are the some benefits. That's why everyone is moving to the cloud and everyone is going for the, yes, cloud service providers. Okay. Yeah. So just think about it. Corporate data center. You need a server, you need a storage, you need database. For the security, firewalls require multiple networks, domain, then only user can access. And to monitor that thing, some persons are required, some notifications is required. Same services is provided by the AWS also. Some names are available in front of you. We'll discuss about in a deep dive. Okay. Yeah. So this is nothing but what AWS suite, we can say. Now, finally, we'll understand what is the virtualization. So in hardware virtualization, first we require operating system, then hypervisor software. In that software, we install multiple operating system. What we'll discuss in drawing sheet, right? That is called a hardware level virtualization, and it is based on operating system. You can see type of hypervisor. It is type 2, it is hosted. What is type 1? Bare metal. It is direct connected with hypervisor. No operating system is available in between. Here, these two operating systems are depend on this operating system, base operating system. If it is not working, obviously these two also not working, because it is depend on based operating system. As I told you, you purchase one laptop, and you install VMware or Oracle box. It is a software. Just think about it. After software, you are installing the Red Hat and Windows, but your main operating system is not working. So these two operating will work? Obviously, no. So that is called a operating system hypervisor. But AWS and cloud service provider will provide you hardware virtualization. No operating systems are there in between. Direct your hardware will divide into multiple different parts. That is called a hypervisor. And based on that parts, direct you can launch your servers. Okay, so no operating system. If the server is running, you can access. If it is not running, it will not impact to other one. But in type 2, it is depend on operating system, base operating system. Just come and understand that scenario. You are installing VirtualBox, okay, or sorry, VMware. Okay, but main Windows operating is not working. Can you able to access Linux? Right, folks? Can you able to access Linux? Because you are using some software and this software is installed in this operating. Operating is not working. You can't able another one. All the software is no use for you. Right? Is it clear, folks? Is it make sense? Yes, just give me a quick confirmation on the chat box. Yes. So that is the method. Now, only few things are remain. Now, what is different between Azure, AWS, and GCP? So little bit difference is available. Azure is launched in 2010, we can say. AWS is available from 2006. And finally, right now, some years before Google is launched. Everyone have the different features. That's why everyone is good. Okay. And based on that, we have some difference. We have some company names who is using AWS services. So everyone have a good company staff, good company users, we can say, or what we say clients. You can see AWS have the Netflix, okay, Samsung, BMW, and many more. Same, Azure also have some good companies, we can say HP, Fujifilms, Apple, and all. And finally, Google also have a good companies, that is HSBC, PayPal, 20th Century Fox, right? So based on that, every company have a good clients and good service provider ratio. But we'll discuss why we are coming here to understand AWS in upcoming session, folks, right? So today we will stop here because we will understand basic of AWS, why AWS is required, and why we are here to understand what is the cloud model, what is the virtualization and all, right? So hope it is clear to everyone, folks. If it is, if any questions, please raise your hand. We will discuss about that. Or if you don't have any question, so thank you so much for joining today's class. We'll meet same time tomorrow, folks. Okay. Yeah. Cloud services are secure. If yes, why government sectors not using cloud technology till now? It is too secure, right? What government is doing, government is giving the charge to the third party softwares. They are not going directly. They are giving the what we say options to the third party, and they are launching their services. Okay. Yeah. More secure. We will discuss about the security. How many types of securities are available in the AWS? Yeah. Sir, could you please again on hypervisor? Okay, not an issue. What is the hypervisor, folks? It is a concept to divide your hardware into multiple parts. Okay, so two types of hypervisor we have. One is direct connect with hardware, and second is connecting with software operating system. Okay, so if you are using operating system, so hypervisor will work as a software. Okay, so what happened? It will depend on operating system. Just like I'll give you the example. You have a laptop and you need two operating systems. So what you will do? You will not format that. You will use hypervisor as a software. Okay. And your operating system will available. But your both operating systems are depend on main operating system. If main is working, other two is working. If main is not working, other two also not working. But just think about cloud. Cloud is direct connect with hardware hypervisor. Then what happened? Through that, no operating systems are there. After hypervisor, it will divide into operating system. Okay. So if your hardware is working, always your operating system will work. If one is not working, second will not impact because it is not depend on any type of operating system. Right? So that is nothing but what hypervisors we can say. So this type of technology is used by the cloud service provider. No need of OS to divide your operating system to work with multiple operating system. No operating system is required. Okay, you are not depend on some based operating system. Your operating system, whatever you are launching, that is the base. You can see here you are depend on Windows operating system. Just think, you purchase Windows laptop. Okay, you purchase Windows laptop and this laptop have a Windows operating system. Okay, now just think about it. It is Windows laptop. Now what you are doing, you are installing one hypervisor, that is a software. Okay, after the software, what you are doing, we are installing two operating systems. Okay, so these operating systems are depend on this main Windows operating system. If it is working, software also working, these two operating systems also working. But as compared to hardware hypervisor, no main operating systems are available. Whatever you are selecting, that is the main operating system. It is not depend on any other operating system. It is not working as a software. It is working as a hardware hypervisor. Right? Yeah, that is the main difference between that. Yeah, hope it is clear to everyone. Yes. Yeah. So if any other question, folks, please ask me. Otherwise, we will close today's session and we will meet tomorrow again on same time. Yes, all of you. Is it clear to everyone? Yeah. So thank you so much for joining. Good night.